Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us on this webinar for today. My name is Ken Stewart, and today I will serve as your coordinator and presenter, talking to you about aging well. So let's get started. As you can see, the topic for today is aging well. There are so many directions we can go, but I would like to focus on aging well as it relates to skin health, and also to include a subheading entitled Under My Skin. So let's get started. As far as I can remember, explorers searched for the fountain of youth. However, we all know that it is a myth. Nevertheless, there are lifestyle habits that we can adopt that can help us live well and help us look younger. Which brings us to our objectives for this webinar. During this webinar, we will learn about lifestyle habits that advances the aging process in our bodies. We will learn about lifestyle habits that slows the aging process in our bodies. And lastly, we will end this webinar by creating a personal health goal for 1 week or 2 weeks. Let's look at some of the culprits that does not help us to age well. The first is sugar. Why is sugar a culprit, you may ask? That's a good question. Let's look at this picture. At the top layer, it shows the dermis or skin. Then below, you can see some fibroblasts which aid in wound healing. Also collagen, which provide structure and strength. And lastly, elastin, which is important for stretching and contracting. Now enter in glycation. It is a process when there are excess sugars that bind to collagen and elastin, causing our skin to age faster. Is there anything in nature that can address this problem that glycation is causing? Yes, there is a solution, and that solution is in a word or term called antioxidants. Antioxidants are compounds produced in our body found in foods. They defend cells from damage, i.e., glycation. So what can we do to increase more antioxidants in our body, in our system? We can reduce simple carbohydrates. We could also increase whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. The second culprit, sleeping on the same side. While sleeping, your body initiates the repair process for the different tissues, including your skin. However, by sleeping on the same side, your facial skin will age more rapidly. Sleeping on the same side in the bed is akin to ironing a wrinkle into a pair of pants. You are mechanically wrinkling the skin by deforming the collagen and impeding circulation in the skin, causing the crease to be permanent. So what can you do? You can, number one, get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep. per night, but also you want to try to cultivate a habit of sleeping on your back or alternating sides while you're sleeping. The third culprit, being depressed. When people are depressed, they show tensed facial muscles, and these facial expressions can be etched into the skin in the form of fine lines and wrinkles. Also, depression is associated with elevated stress hormone, which is, for example, cortisol, which weakens collagen, decreasing the growth hormone, inhibiting the skin's ability to repair itself at night. So what can we do to reduce those lines and wrinkles on our face? We can visit a therapist. We can take mental health days at work. We could also go on vacations, 3-day vacations, weekend vacations, 5-day vacations. But more importantly, the goal is to leave your work at work. The last culprit is yo-yo dieting. Gaining and losing weight can cause your skin to stretch and contract, looking older than it should. What can we do? We can stick to a lifestyle plan by moving more, sleeping 7 to 8 hours a night, eating breakfast, taking breaks at work, consuming more complex carbohydrates. Basically, a lifestyle plan. So just to review, if you're having a poor diet, that can by engaging in reducing simple carbs, increasing whole grains, veggies, and fruits, that will help with culprit number one. By focusing on your sleep concerns, you can get more sleep by also alternating sleep patterns to help with the lines or wrinkles on your face. Also, by looking at depression, to alleviate that, you can engage in physical activity, meet with a counselor, but also you can go on breaks, go on vacations, but leaving your work at work. And lastly, if you're yo-yo dieting, you can engage in a lifestyle plan that includes get moving, sleeping 7 to 8 hours a day, eating breakfast, taking a break, and consuming more complex carbs. So, what is your plan? What is your goal for the next 2 weeks? You can say, I am going to blank 2 times this week for 30 minutes. Or I'm going to consume 1 serving of fruit a day 3 times this week. What is your I am? What do you want to do? As an incentive, after you achieve your goal, you can give me a call or contact me, letting me know you have achieved your goal, and you will receive a prize from the Health Education Department here at Beaver. That concludes our webinar for this afternoon. I want to thank you for taking the time to join us on this webinar. I hope you enjoyed this topic. I look forward to hearing from you, and stay tuned for the next topic, which is entitled Summer Fun, which will be shown within the next 2 weeks. Thank you. Have a good day, and talk to you soon.